Hi everyone, hi, how are you? Welcome to my channel, Noli's Affirmations. Thank you guys for being here. Please like, subscribe, and share if this affirmations resonate with you today. And also hit the bell button so whenever I post a video, my affirmations, that you get notified right away. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for the support so far, and I'm glad you guys are resonating with the affirmations that I've been reading recently. No, it helps me, and I'm glad that it helps you guys as well, in a positive light, I hope, and just for you guys to reflect and look back um, on things that are going on in your life. This is for my Sagittarius Guile. Welcome. I'm a Sagittarius Sun, um, Venus, Mars, and North Node. So I'm a pretty strong Sagittarius. It's like my life destiny. So I also have a Scorpio stellium, and I have a Moon in Leo and Aquarius rising. So if you have those zodiac signs in your chart, then this can definitely resonate with you. I already pre-shuffled the cards today because I feel like um, when I'm shuffling the cards and talking at the same time, I seem to repeat the same things over and over. So I'm trying to avoid that. I don't really like to edit my videos. I just like to record them and then post them as I'm going. So too much stuff there. So I just wanna figure out what works for me. So this is what we have here today. So let's get started, right? So I got some rocks and some things here. These are gifts from my son. I think he's figuring me out, let's say. So he just picked them up and bring them back to me. So I'm keeping them, of course. So let's get started. All right, the first card that we have today says, choose thoughts and actions that light your energy and shift your perception. So it's like right here. See if you guys can see it. Right. So choose thoughts and actions that light your energy and shift your perception. I think this is just speaking of any negative thoughts that you might have, whether one of your loved ones are sick, um, and you're thinking of the worst situation that could happen. So maybe instead of thinking of the worst, look at the bright side. What could work? Maybe they will feel better and fight through the battle of the sickness and come through on the other side. So just changing that mindset of thinking of the negative and changing it to the positive, even if it's not all the way to the positive, at least somewhere in the middle, right. So I think that's what I'm feeling from that uh, affirmation card. This one says, seek connection and support. You are not alone. So, right there. I think this one resonated with me a lot, especially being in Aquarius rising, you know, um, and then that Sagittarius sun. It's just freedom, and you're so detached, and you're like in your own head, and you might be going through things, but you're not, talking to your friends. You're not seeking out connections or hanging out with your family as much. You're just detached from your loved ones, or yeah, from your loved ones, instead of going out there in the world and just connecting, not only to the physical realm, but that emotional connection with people that you love, that you trust, that supports you, that love you. And if you don't have that, I will encourage you to go out there and seek out your tribe, right? That for sure. And if you don't have time, make time. Slowly but surely, it will happen. So I think this is one of the things that I try to work on as well. So again, you are not alone. I I am definitely guilty of that. So um, that's one to watch out for. And then the third one that we have here. Oh yeah, I've decided to actually pull 7 cards. 5 is like my lucky number, but 7 is pretty close to, because I have family members that have their birthdays on the 7th, and that's the same with 5. But now I feel like I need more, so I'm just gonna go with 7 instead of 5. So we'll see how it goes. All right, so the third one says, look up in awe. We are only a moment, right? It's like one moment you're here, one moment you're gone. So, and I think that can resonate with if you have lost parents or a friend. Suicide is a big thing. That goes on in our life with people that we know, addiction. So, we are only a moment. We think, I feel like we don't think about it and we just think, oh, okay, like this and this. I'll take my time, and the next day you don't know. Something big happens and they're just gone like that. So, I think it's just a reminder to be grateful the people that are there for you. They're there now, and just be grateful for that, right? And reminding yourself. All right, next card. Get out in nature, reflect, recharge. I think this is pretty, self, explain. Yeah, the word. It explains itself. So just go out there if you need to recharge. It doesn't necessarily has to be nature, but if that's your vibe, then go for it. But just doing something to recharge, whatever recharge your energy, go out there and do that. Okay, we have step through fear and create the life you dream of. Okay, let me say it again. Step through fear and create the life you dream of. This is also a big one for me. If it is, like, let's talk it. Let's talk through it, right? So, I think especially once you're doing, your shadow work and figuring out who the person you are and the person you want to be, and what kind of life you want to lead or where you want to go, and that fear comes through and you're like, what if I can't do it? What if it fails? And we have had so many failures in our life, and you can understand why that will come through. And maybe it might not happen right away. It might happen when you're 40, 50, whatever age you are. Some people's life happen quickly, and some people take time, late bloomers. I feel like I'm a late bloomer. But, if that's what you really want, make it happen. Don't let that fear stop you, and go for it. It might not happen right away, but as long as you're doing the small little changes to reach that destiny, right? And then just let the rest up, to the energy of the universe to guide you through, and whatever happens, happens. But in some shape or form, we always get at least half of what we dream of, right? So let go of the fear. Okay. In this card, we have Look for joy and gratitude even in the smallest of moments, right? So, these two, the fact that we're only a moment, and to look for joy and gratitude even in the smallest of moments. So, maybe you're going through a rough patch right now, right? And it doesn't have to be a big thing. Maybe when you ask yourself, when was the last time I really, really laughed out loud, and like a genuine laughter, genuine smile, genuine joy that just, went through your body, your heart, your energy, all over. When was that last time you felt that, right? And sometimes we want to try to remember big events from our life to really see where we were really, really happy. But, in reality, sometimes it's just those little small things. Maybe somebody says something really funny and you just burst out laughing, right? And those counts too. Those matter. It matter that just that tiny little word or whatever that person said made you burst out laughing, like just smiling with your eyes, your face is moving, like your body is just won't stop. You guys know the feeling that I'm talking about. So just know that those small moments, count those two, not just the big ones, because they matter. It's not always going to be the big ones. And if you keep harping, on having the big moments, you're gonna be pretty miserable, pretty unhappy. So, I definitely know that I try to find those little small moments, um, especially when if you have children, like they really remind you of that. So it's pretty amazing. And the last one here says, "Let it all out, write it down, say it out loud." I think that probably goes with everything that we um, are trying to manifest today. Is that once you read them and repeat them to yourself, let it all out, write it down, and say it out loud, which is what we just did right now. Um. So yeah, I think from today's reading of the affirmations, everything is on its own, really. I think every one of you guys can pick one card and just stick to that if it resonates with you. So we started from the fact that changing your perception from negative to positive, or at least halfway, to seeking connections, to remember that we're only a moment, to recharge, to let go of fear, to remember the small moments, right? To find joy and gratitude. I think that's, for me, if I'm tying all of this together, even though they're very individual, it will be to look for joy and gratitude, even in the small of moments, right? Because to find that joy and gratitude, you have to change your mindset from negative to positive. Seek out your loved ones to build that connection, family, um, meetings, dinners, barbecue, those holidays, get-togethers. Those are what feeds the soul, to make sure that you're connected, you're grounded, you're feeding your human needs. I mean, we all have them. We have the emotions. We need that connection to stay in tune, to not feel detached, isolated, and jaded, right? Um, and again, coming back to that gratitude, we're only a moment to recharge, because you do need downtime too. You can't just keep going and going, right? And then letting go of fear, right? Letting go of the fear and create the life that you dream of, right? So even though they're very individual. This is the tie-in for me to look for joy and gratitude even in the small moments. So, you know, and then let it all out, write it down, say it out loud, right? Okay, let's move on to our crystal reading, and see if we have any other messages that we can have today. And I already pre-shuffled these today. I just wanted to skip that part, so I'm just refreshing here. Okay, I'm gonna pull 3 of them. Okay. Okay, I can feel the magic within myself growing stronger each day. And I think this one, I'm gonna chuck it up to everyone, all the viewers that watches my affirmations, that by coming here to my channel, you are feeling stronger. Whatever you're going through out there, that you can feel yourself growing stronger each day, whatever you're going through. I hope that just coming here and you're finding some kind of calmness and peace within your soul, because this is really what I'm trying to do. That if in the darkest of times that you just need to know that there's somebody out there or something that can pull you back from that, that is here. You're not alone. So let me say it again. I can feel the magic within myself growing stronger each day. And this will be the green fluorite crystal, right? Okay, and we have the ruby. I'm protected against any toxic or negative energy that comes my way, right? If you have people that are have bad intentions for you, envy or jealous, or not supporting you or waiting for you to fail, you are protected right there, right? Again, going back to the choosing the thoughts and actions to lift your energy. It doesn't matter. This is about you. This is about you creating the kind of life you dream of. And by going on that path, you're going to find your tribe, your community, the people that align with your destiny. Sometimes we want to be with everybody, anybody, or to blend in or to be friends with everyone, but you can't, because you can't understand their perspective and who they are and respect that and then move on. But for your soul, for what feels good for you, you need to be within your tribe, right? That's how you're gonna feel connected. That's how you're gonna find your joy and gratitude, right? At least that's how I feel. And then the last one says, everything I put out into the universe, I receive back times 3. Okay. I think that's the saying that goes, you reap what you sow, right? So, everything that you put out there into the universe, you'll receive back times 3. Is that right? So I hope today's affirmations resonate with you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment also. Let me know if these are resonating with you. If you want to, if you have any ideas or what else you want to see on my channel, I can look into that for you guys. Check out my online store, Noli's Boutique. The link will be in the description box below. And thank you so much for everyone that has supported me so far. I really appreciate it. I really didn't think that a lot of people would view my channel. It just, something that I wanted to do to just for myself. And if it resonated with you, then that's great. But this is what I wanted to put out there in the universe, something positive and light. Um, so yeah, that will be all for me today. I hope you find love and light and peace. Bye, guys.